What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. You know the routine. Or maybe you don't, if this is your first time jumping on. If you see this, make sure you say hello. I'm just going to take a moment to share this. Hope everybody is having a good week. A little early. We'll get started here in just a minute. Let's get some more people on here. A lot of you watch this after the fact. I don't want to do these kind of early on Friday mornings, but nonetheless, what a week! What a week! You see the WTF, and it's been one of those weeks. It was kind of surfing around. I kind of kept a mental note of headlines and stuff that I wanted to talk about this week. So I got those, I think, ready to go. But we'll give this a couple minutes here, get a couple people on. Again, if you jump on, if this is your first time on, welcome. My name's Adam Bird, founder, CEO, Heroes Media Group. You can check out all the shows at heroesmediagroup.com. Follow us on the social media channels here, Instagram, Twitter, Rumble, YouTube, and all the other newer platforms that are out there. Simply going to at Heroes Media GRP and leave us a comment. And if there's something that you want me to talk about during the weekly wrap-up, just let me know. I think next week we're going to bring back happy hour. I didn't do one this week, so I think we're going to do one next week. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get started here, because it's been one heck of a week. And if you share, or if you jump on, share this, and that's much appreciated. So some of the headlines this week, nuts, right? And I'm gonna say it because we're already gonna get censored. Trump pleads not guilty, aimed in third indictment. Former U.S. President Donald Trump, and this comes from American Faith. If you go to AmericanFaith.com, another great organization. This marks the third criminal case against Trump, who has been indicted by the DOJ for his alleged attempts to subvert the democratic process. I thought this was interesting. You keep hearing democratic process, and then you hear other people say we live in a republic. And, it is. Can I keep it down? I'm at the gym. Lance, first off, congratulations, and my hat's off to you for being at the gym this early, where you are located. In fact, I'm so kind of just taken back that you're at the gym right now that I'm. Kudos, my friend. Kudos. As far as keeping it down, no, I can't. In fact, I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up because I'm kind of hot under the collar. I'm kind of hot under the collar. Now that is more like it. If you're at McDonald's at the drive-thru, it's never too early for McDouble. Nothing like clogging your arteries right away in the morning, right? Am I right? Yeah, I hear you. I know it. Yeah, I gotta turn it up though, Lance, because this week was something else. Just a lot going on. Let's get through these headlines, and I'll tell you some. I'll even tell you a personal story because this week has just been. Uh, I don't know, maybe it's something in the air, the universe, or maybe just the world that we live in, or maybe I'm not practicing what I preach, and I'll get into that here in just a few moments here. So the whole thing with Trump, are we shocked? No, we're not shocked. We all saw this coming. We all saw this stuff coming with Trump. Here's the thing that really kind of gets to me is you if you don't see the political agenda that's going on right now, and listen, whether you're a Trump fan or not, completely irrelevant. I don't care. Was I a big Trump supporter, fan, whatever? I'll admit it. Is he better than what we had? Yeah, or than what we have? Absolutely. He's a businessman. That's how the company needs to be, or the country needs to be run, or company, I guess, because if you look at it, the United States is a company in and of itself. Um, but you see him, you see them pushing after him, but then they're sweeping a lot of the Hunter Biden stuff under the rug. And again, share this because this is going to get censored because I'm going to talk about it. I'm hot under the collar right now. I'm a little irritated with how this week has gone. And it's probably we're going to have people dropping left and right here. So that being said, we're going to continue. Obama appointed judge over the Trump indictment defends mostly peaceful BLM rioters. I'm not sure. In reading this article, it was interesting because the judge, and I left it in the comments below, but the judge says to compare the actions of the people protesting mostly peacefully for civil rights, and there's nothing wrong with that. I got no problem with people protesting for civil rights on peacefully. The problem is everything that we saw, things were on fire, people are looting, and all this other stuff. Not to mention that the founders of BLM were embezzling all that money, and it never went to what it said it was going to go to. Anyway, she says, but to compare the actions of the people protesting mostly peacefully for civil rights to those of a violent mob seeking to overthrow a lawfully elected government is false equivalency and ignores a very real danger that the January 6th riot posed to the foundation of our democracy. Okay, this is a republic, and I think what's funny about this comment here from a judge is clearly the judge has not seen what was going on. There's been enough evidence that is shown, and this just goes to show how everybody in mainstream media and whatnot is trying to sweep everything under the rug. Video evidence has come out about the DC police and undercover people that were letting people in. There was no riot. It was all we're living in a movie, folks. You're part of this. You're watching it firsthand. So this is why I'm hot under the collar right now. And I know this is getting silenced right now. I know there's somebody on social media right now that is purposely shadow banning us because of these articles and what I'm talking about. And I know you're out there because we've seen you. So those of you that watch this and that jump on, please share this. Next up, let's just keep sticking with just the absolute chaos of crap that has happened this week. I'm going to take a minute here because we're going to push some more people on here. It's let me click that so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Hunter Biden misleads judge about legal practice standing, reveals Connecticut bar suspension for non-payment. This is funny. Responding under oath, Hunter confidently declares, "Yes, Your Honor," end quote, adding that he was a member of the bar in District of Columbia and Connecticut. Apparently, or allegedly, these claims are under scrutiny as a Connecticut judicial branch records revealed that Hunter's license to practice law in the state of Connecticut was suspended more than 2 years ago for non-payment of annual fees, amounting in the mere amount of $75. Now, you're probably thinking, he snorted it. That's immediately what I thought. I thought, hey, he forgot to pay his $75 annual fee because he was... anyway, so yeah, just another one of those things that's happening. Again, now you guys see why I titled this one WTF, but that's not really the reason why, because there is a WTF moment here and then I'm going to bring up. Next up, and we're going to switch this up. I got one more headline that's just kind of eh. The next one after that, I'm going to end this one on a positive because I know it's still early. We don't have a lot of people on right now. South African political leader calls for genocide of whites. I don't know if you guys have seen this. There's a video out. I'm not going to talk much about it, but there's a lot of people fleeing South Africa right now. I'm going to put that link in the bottom here as well. It's just one of those where it's just like, come on, you got to be kidding me. It's sickening, absolutely sickening. But let's listen. Let's do this. Let's end this on a positive note. All right, let's end these headlines on a positive. University is ordered to pay Christian student $80,000 for silencing her views. Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, has been ordered to pay a Christian student $80,000 as part of a lawsuit settlement. For silencing her Christian views. In addition, and this is the part that I absolutely love. This is why I want to end I'm saying we're ending this on a positive because this is it. And in addition, 3 professors have been ordered to undergo First Amendment training as a result of the lawsuit. Boom! That's a big win right there. I think that is a win. Never should happen in the first place, but this is a great win. I'm excited about this. This was good. All right. Now, time for the WTF moment. This is the first time we've done a WTF moment. I'm going to post this right here. So, Florida cops, and this is out of the Miami Times. Florida cops say stop narking on manatee orgies. That's the headline. That's the headline. Stop narking on manatee orgies. Listen, it's manatee mating season, I guess, down there in Florida. And Florida police want to remind everybody to please stop calling the cops on manatees. They're not. These manatees are not in trouble. All right, they are. Mind your business. Mind your business. Only if you ever notice like all the weird news and stuff like that happen come out of Florida. You ever notice that? I don't know. It's something else. It's Friday, folks. What do we got going on? over the weekend here. Let me give me a second here because somebody is trying to reach me. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? If anybody jumps on, let me know if you guys can hear me all right. They're saying that we got some issues here. So give me just a second. We're gonna see if this works. All right, looking like we're good. So yeah, where was I? One of the other things, events. What do we have coming up? Listen, next weekend, August 11, 12, 13. God-Given Foods at Polyface Farms, August 11th through the 13th. Polyface Farms is down in Southern Virginia. So if you're if you're in and around the Virginia area, eastern part of Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, or whatnot, you want to go down to this event. This is going to be a really cool event, and it's put on by our friends from God's Good Table, as well as Polyface Farm. And this is going to be like I said, a really cool event. I just did the link there, so go ahead and register if you want. Also, in a couple of weeks, hey, Denver, Colorado, I'm coming out there, and I want to know who's in the. Where are my Colorado peeps? Where are you guys at? Colorado, I'm going to be in Denver, August 21st through the 24th at Podcast Movement, and I'm going to have some downtime in between. Breakout sessions and whatnot. So if you're in the Denver area, would love to meet up with you guys. Got a few people already. But Podcast Movement. And listen, if you're a podcaster or whatnot and you plan on coming out, or if you're going to be out there, let me know. Would love to meet up with you guys. September 29th and 30th. September 29th, we have the All Heroes Welcome Ball in Tampa, Florida. And then on the 30th, we have the All Heroes Open Fishing Tournament with our friends over at Team Addo. Listen, go check out teamaddo.org. Click on the events. This is an event you want to be a part of. And right now, Team Addo has got, they're still looking, they got a few sponsor slots that are still open. It's like $1,000. It gets you a lot of cool stuff. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, go to teamaddo.org events, click on it. I think some of it is part of their raffle, and they're doing the raffle for the 2022 custom Ford Bronco, which supports veterans. So check that out. It's beautiful. You win this gorgeous Bronco, custom Bronco, and then you get $10,000 cash for tax, titles, and licensing and all that other good stuff. So check it out. That's going to be Tampa, Florida, September 29th and 30th with Team Addo. So check that out. New shows are starting this fall. We're excited. We are expanding here at Heroes Media Group. New show coming up. We got a show that's coming back. It's rebranded called Carry On Politics. Very interesting take. We got a couple new other shows that we're talking with. And then in 2024, we're already working for 2024, some new shows. We've got about 3 shows lined up that are going to start at the beginning of the year. So stay tuned for more of those as well. All right, let's get started here on what you missed on the shows this week. And first in the queue, we got on the other side of the firewall. And this week, the guys really hit home. Securities and Exchange Commission adopts new rules. Will AI digital mirroring become a problem? Anything with AI, I've been trying to stay on top of lately. So this is a really good episode. That was their Tuesday episode. 700,000 cybersecurity jobs in the United States vacancies right now. Let me tell you something. If you're a young person, or you're not, or if you have kids that are getting ready to graduate high school and get into college or whatnot, start pushing them toward the cybersecurity. A lot of job availability is open for that right now. So listen, this is a great podcast. Go check it out. The Other Side of the Firewall. Next up, we got the Power of Investing in People podcast with our gal Shay Sparks. This week, she does a behind the scenes of a show. And what's really going on behind the scenes of your life? Are you willing to share your wins and amazing things you do or you don't do? Or are you afraid that you're going to look foolish? This one hits home, and I think it's going to hit home for a lot of people as well. Check it out, the Power of Investing in People podcast. Go check out our friends Wheelchairs for Warriors. They're doing some great things. Next up, we got the Misfit Nation. Love this show. They do a couple episodes each week. Go check it out. The latest one yesterday was with an Army veteran, Chris Dubos. I hope I said his name right, Chris. He is a CEO of Lean Labs. Great episode on this one. Check it out. The Misfit Nation podcast. Next up, Pushing Back Chaos. Another great episode this week. This one kind of, you want to talk about hitting home. This one kind of, I think I said this to Mike, one of the show hosts. This one really hit differently. The topic this week was the real commitment to family and career. And how we balance, they talk about how they balance their commitments with both family and your career. And it's not always an easy thing to do. Do you solely focus on family and then not obtain the resources required through work? Or do you focus on your careers so that your families can be supported by those resources? And this week, they had special guest Simon, who is a former Australian military mate of theirs, jumps on, and all three of them have this open and honest discussion. And they talk about the service for the greater good, but found themselves struggling at key points when it came to balancing their family and their careers. And like I said, not an easy thing to do. Great episode. Check it out. Pushing Back Chaos. Next up, yours truly, the Decision Hour. This week I'm talking with my friend Jen Ford, talking about navigating the unknown. Jen Ford's path to independence through music. Jen has been an amazing friend. We met very recently at an event where we were both award recipients. She's a Army veteran. She was an MP. She talks in this episode about kind of her post-military transition and the challenges she faced navigating the civilian life, but knew that her purpose was music. And she has got such a very, her musical influences knows no bounds. I mean, she's done it all, literally. And then we talk about her latest album, Americana Radio. So it was great having her on. Absolutely love it. She's blues, rock, country with that East Texas grit to it, and we absolutely love her. So it was a great episode. Make sure you check it out, and then follow her and check out her music. So that's this week's Decision Hour. Next up, we got Environmentally Speaking. This week, polarization in the climate movement. Clean energy companies versus traditional environmentalists. I think this one you're going to find very interesting, and here's why. You think traditional environmentalists and clean energy, oh, this isn't a versus us them kind of a thing, but it is very shocking to hear this episode and see that there's kind of a clash of the two. You would think clean energy companies and traditional environmentalists would be getting along, but quite frankly, that's not. I would love to see this in a cage match, quite frankly. But they discuss the clash between traditional environmentalists and the renewable energy movement. They unpack some complex issues surrounding tree planting, water conservation, and the rush to implement renewable energy projects. Meaning, the big one that this show has talked about a lot over the last couple months is the offshore wind farms. So check that out. That's Environmentally Speaking. Next up, we got the Arms Room Show. This week, they're discussing concepts around living a life of purpose and how not to get lost in the shuffle. If you have not listened to the Arms Room Show, this is a great episode to start following these guys. This was an app. This was a great reminder for everybody. This particular episode everybody needs to listen to. The Arms Room Show, check it out. Chasing Happiness, he's got some new stuff coming up. Our man Ryan, check it out. The Joel Evans Show, you can hit every Tuesday and Thursday night, 6 p.m. Next up, we got Label Free Podcast. This week, Wendy Holler is on the show to discuss overcoming self-doubt and embracing the journey. Wendy shares her personal experience of feeling like an imposter in the process of stepping into her purpose as a writer. Great episode. Check it out. Label Free. Next up, Because Bikers Matter podcast. This week, our man Vegas talks with Chris Simmons, a legendary figure in the history of women and motorcycles. They discuss her upbringing in the Chicago suburbs, her early interest in motorcycles, and the importance of supporting the motorcycle industry. So check that out. Next up, Time to Shine Today with our man Scott Ferguson. This week, he's bringing back author and coach Kevin Wayne Johnson, the founder and CEO of Johnson Leadership Group, providing leadership training and executive coaching for aspiring and seasoned leaders. Check it out. It's Time to Shine Today. Also, we got We Got Your 6 at 6 with the People's Patriot Project every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you check it out. People's Patriot Project. God's Good Table. Follow them on Instagram. I mentioned them earlier in the show. They got an event coming up August 11th through the 13th in Southern Virginia. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be great. And then the S3 with JD. It is back. They are back. It's sports season. He's going to be talking about football. He's going to be talking about football. A lot of football, actually. And we got some stuff coming up. College football, pros, what's going on. You can find that out, all your sports stuff with the S3 with JD. And if you're on, jump on, say hello. Let me know you guys are out there. It's been one of those weeks, and this is today. It's already turning into one of those days. Listen, let me tell you something, guys. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our sponsors, and we got two new sponsors that are coming on board. Just chatted with them yesterday. Actually, we got Jim Neary's Bait and Tackle Shop. Our good friends down in southern Pennsylvania. Jim Neary and his wife Gina, their bait shop down there at the reservoir near Kirkwood. Absolutely just two fantastic individuals. And they also have a nonprofit called Warriors on the Water LTD. So go check that out as well. Hey, Melissa, how are you, dear? Big hug. Thank you for jumping on. Have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate you. So two new sponsors coming on board. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Jim, Gina, and Warriors on the Water LTD. Want to give a shout out to our family down in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the Carrabas down there on Sycamore Road. Go check them out if you're down in and around the Fort Bragg, Liberty, whatever they're calling it now. Go check it out. Carrabas, let them know that HMG sent you. My tax fella, listen, I got some news here. If you are a business owner and you need help with bookkeeping or you need help with your taxes, go to my man Anthony, his entire team over there. They're fantastic. MyTaxFella.com. Check it out. Hey, there he is. Mr. McFadden, how are you, mate? Always good to see you, brother. We need to catch up, Paul. We need to catch up soon, brother. We need to catch up soon. Great show this week. Absolutely love the Pushing Back Chaos episode this week. Appreciate you guys coming on. It's been one of those weeks. It's been one of those weeks. Hey, you guys like this jacket? One of the newer jackets. I say newer this year. Custom made to measure. So this was custom made for me. JB Auto Clothiers. JB Auto Clothiers is a veteran-owned company. This jacket was made right here in the United States. It was actually made up in Rochester, New York. There's our factories up there. Great stuff. Custom shirts now too, guys and gals. I say guys, but gals too. Listen, ladies. There's a lot of ladies that you guys want to look sharp, going to the T, right? Check out JB Auto Clothiers. Get signed up today. Set up an appointment. Let's get you a new jacket. Let's get you a new shirt. Or maybe you're looking, ladies, if you're looking for a new skirt to go with your jacket, we can do that stuff as well. Jackets, suits, tuxedos, custom shirts. They got it all. JBAutoClothiers.com. Check it out. Alibi Tattoo. Thank you guys if you need some ink done. Or maybe you need some ink removed. They do that too. Honor Brewing, motorcycle safety lawyers. I'm already going to say it. You guys know it. If you're riding a motorcycle, these guys need to be on speed dial. Gotta Hold Brewing, Eureka Springs, great brewery out there. My friend Wendy and her husband own that. Good people. Feed the people, buy the people. My man AJ Richards, working on some technology here too that hopefully will come out here beginning of 2024, will help you find local ranchers in your area to work with. Independence Bourbon, for women, by women. My friend Ann Parton started this company. Stay tuned for that, guys. You're going to want to check that out. And then Forget Genetics. Cannot forget my man Barry. Veteran-owned business. For all you hunters out there, this is one of those companies that you definitely want to be friends with because they are going to bring the deer into your property like no other. This stuff here is quickly becoming the best products on the market. If you go to forgetgenetics.com, if you purchase something, use promo code HMG, he's going to give you 10% off. So thank you for that. HMG Beverage, our sister company. Listen, we are on fire right now. Literally, we are out of the, for those of you coffee drinkers, we're out of the Brazilian right now. We got more coming. We got some sales coming up here soon. Get your coffee, veteran owned. If you want your own coffee blend, hit us up. Let us know. We do wholesale stuff as well. We're just starting to offer that now as well. So check that out. Listen, guys and gals, appreciate those of you that jumped on this morning. It's been a week, but here's the thing. Today's just beginning. So it can definitely get better. Let's have a great, positive day today, despite all of the crap that's going on. Now, I did say I would share something here a little bit, and I think I'll bring this up. I'll do I think next week, I think we're going to do a happy hour next week. I think we should do a happy hour Wednesday night. So those of you that are on right now, put this on your calendar. Happy hour with Adam, Wednesday, August 9th. We'll say 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Does that work for y'all? Hope it does. And we'll have a drink together. We'll talk shop a little bit. And I think next week we'll talk a little bit about networking, and we'll talk about, probably letting go of some people in your lives. And I'm going to highlight a little bit on what Pushing Back Chaos talked about this week, is like balancing family and work, because there are some things in there that are that kind of hit home. And I think if you don't listen to that episode, make sure you do, and be ready to discuss it Wednesday, the 9th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, that being said, those of you that are on here, anybody got anything for me? Questions, comments, cries of outrage? If not, I think we should have a good week. Actually, alibi, real quick. Oh, my goodness gracious! I knew I was going to forget. Emailing this to me, but let me read this to you real quick, and I will post this image. August 19th from 4:30 to 9:30, there's going to be a VFW concert in New Jersey. South River VFW Post 1457. It's the Military Legends concert. And the concert is to help raise PTSD awareness and improve mental health among our heroes. This is a free for veteran service members and first responders. The lineup that they have for this is amazing. And actually, it's pretty cool. Our man Dave Bray, shout out Dave Bray USA. Our buddy Dave's going to be performing there. Charlie Zeenli, Weapon X, Silence and Light. I can't see the other one there, but they got a great lineup. So I will post this as well with events and stuff that are coming up. If you guys want a good laugh this weekend, I built a website. I've never built a website before. I've always farmed it out and whatnot. But I started building. I started building a website. Go to mradambird.com. You need a good laugh this weekend, go to mradambird.com. I'm still working on it, but it's live because I don't know how to not push it live and work on it at the same time because I'm just ignorant that way. But anyway, Paul, love to see you. Thank you. Always. Thank you for the topics that you guys are talking about, Paul. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up. So listen, guys, let's have a good weekend. Mind what you are consuming this weekend, all right? And we should be doing that every day. Get outside. Get away from the computer. Let's turn this off for a few hours. Can we give feedback? Yes, send me a DM, Melissa. Let's get off the phones this weekend, and let's get outside and get in nature. Let's get in nature, and let's be thankful for the things that we have. Okay, that's it. That's it. And make sure you guys smile a lot. We got a lot to be happy about. Hey AJ, no man, I appreciate you. It's been one of it's weird, and I think I've had a lot of people text me already like we totally missed the show this morning. I think it's because of some of the articles that I posted and what I was talking about earlier. We all know that happens, but that's all right. You guys can. Here's the beauty of this stuff here. Once I end this live feed, you guys can go back and watch it if you feel the need to punish yourselves. So whatever, that's fine. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Listen, guys, that's all the time. Let's have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to do a happy hour with yours truly right here on Facebook Live. So I'll see you guys Wednesday night. In the meantime, have a great weekend. God bless you. God bless America. Smile a lot, guys. We'll see you guys Wednesday night. Take care.